everyone. So I welcome you to the second chapter now. The second chapter NCERT 12th standard, what we have is consumer behavior. What exactly consumer behavior is all about. So right now, this is the first question what you have in the NCERT 12th chapter 2, 12th standard, that is utility. And the question comes like, briefly explain the difference between total utility and the marginal utility. So let me brief you exactly what is utility is all about now. So what is utility? So what is consumer behavior? The consumer behavior means a simple explanation of it. So whenever in any economy, if you want to survive, you have to buy a lot of goods and services. You're going to satisfy yourself. Why you're buying goods and services? Because you think that when you're going to buy a lot of goods and services, you're going to satisfy yourself. So instead of satisfaction, there is no any other reason why you're going to spend your lot of money on it. So if you're buying fruits, if you're buying vegetables, if you're buying clothes, if you're buying slippers, if you're shopping anything, whatever you're going to consume, so you're expecting a sort of satisfaction from it. You're expecting sort of utility from it. So I'll explain you in a continuation what is utility and satisfaction. You're expecting satisfaction. That is the reason why you're going to spend all your earned money for the whatever goods and services you're going to purchase it. So when you're expecting a satisfaction, that is the main prime thing for the consumer behavior. Your expectation leads to the so many activities in an economy. You're expecting that you are getting satisfaction from goods and services. That is the reason you're going to buy goods and services. Because of that, somebody else is going to produce, somebody else is going to distribute. Finally, whole economy activity starts with utility and satisfaction. So for myself, what I say is, utility concept is the key for each and every economic activity. You're expecting satisfaction, you're finding satisfaction in it. That's the reason why you're going to consume any of the goods and services. So let me tell you what is utility is all about. The utility here, what you're going to see here, the utility is nothing but what satisfying power. So that means whenever you see any of the good, whenever you think about any of the good, you purchasing it because you are expecting some sort of satisfaction in it. If you're not getting satisfaction, so definitely you're not going to buy. You're seeing some capacity that you're going to buy this good, you will be satisfied. If you're not going to buy this, so if you're not going to use this, if you're buying it, you're using it also, you're not getting satisfaction. In that case, you're not going to buy any of the goods and services. Any goods here, whatever you're going to buy, you're buying it because you're going to get satisfaction on it. You're going to find some kind of a satisfaction, so that's the reason why you're going to spend your money. So that's what satisfying power, what you're seeing in that particular commodity. In the continuation, it is very subjective, isn't it? A few people get satisfaction for in a few of the goods. In few of the people, other people, they'll get satisfaction in other few goods. So like that, this way, each and everybody, they'll get satisfaction in different things. So that means it is subjective. What is the meaning of subjective? Subjective means it differs from one person to one person. It differs to place. It differs from time to time. How it's going to change from place to place? The things what you're using here, most probably you're going to get maximum satisfaction here. In some of the places, they are not going to get satisfaction. For example now, so we are in Karnataka now. So definitely I'm a Karnataka. So by here, especially in Mysore, where I placed, in Mysore, I'm not getting satisfaction, much of satisfaction from coconut oil, because for the cooking and all, we are not going to use it. For if you go with Canara sites, Karnataka, Canara wise, the Mangalore, Udupi, these all places, people for a cooking sake also, they're going to use coconut oil. So this way, my satisfaction and their satisfaction from place to place, it is going to differ. What if I'm getting satisfaction from sunflower, it doesn't mean that somebody else also getting satisfaction from the same good. So it place to place, it's going to vary. On the other side, it varies from person to person. My utility, okay fine. The best example we talk about. Few of the people, they love boozing, they love drinking liquor. So it doesn't mean that everybody is going to get the same satisfaction, same level of utility. Maximum people, they boost, maximum few percentage of people they doesn't like boozing. So it doesn't mean that the person who is boozing he is getting satisfaction. The person who is not boozing he is not getting satisfaction. No, it is not going to happen. So he is boozing because he is getting satisfaction. Another person is not boozing, he is not drinking because he is not going to get any kind of a satisfaction after drinking. For him, drinking doesn't give any satisfaction. So this way, it differs from person to person, time to time. So in particular season, we use umbrella in the sunny days, or otherwise if it's raining, so definitely we're going to use umbrellas. Otherwise, so definitely umbrella doesn't matter. It depends on time to time. So this way, utility is really very much subject. It differs from person to person. So next one, satisfaction is actually a real one. See, this is the main topic what we have to discuss. What is utility and what is satisfaction? I said utility is nothing but satisfaction only. But utility means when you see any of the things, you are expecting that this much of satisfaction you are going to get before using it. The before using it, what you are expecting, the satisfaction what you are expecting, that's called utility. So on the other side, you have satisfaction. The satisfaction is the realized one. After using it, the actual satisfaction what you are getting, that will be called as satisfaction. See, after consuming how you feel, so that doesn't matter. When you're demanding any good, you're going to consume any good, first thing what matters is utility. If you're not finding utility in it, you're not going to purchase only, you're not going to demand only, you're not going to consume at all. So definitely satisfaction matters, but more than that, if you want to demand any of the good, if you want to channelize every activity in an economy, what matters is utility. So utility and satisfaction, they both are very much different. Utility is an expectation before consuming. The satisfaction is actual one. After consuming, the actual satisfaction what you're getting, you're realizing it. That's called a satisfaction. So I hope it's quite easy to conclude utility topic now. So after concluding it, utility topic, is it easy for you guys to measure utility? No, definitely not. Because as I said, utility is already subjective. It differs from one person to another person. So measuring this, it is impossible. You cannot measure utility in terms of kilos, any calories. You cannot measure your utility in terms of any measurement. It is not possible. So in this way, but few people they have tried measuring utility. So in measuring to this utility measurement, we have two approach here. One is a cardinal approach, another one is the ordinal approach. Utility measuring, it is already impossible. To develop basic theories, they came with two different measurements. One is a cardinal approach, another one is the ordinal approach. Let me go with cardinal approach. So ordinal approach, I'm going to keep it in the future classes. We have concept this. So we're going to discuss in the future classes. So right now I'm going to talk about cardinal approach now. The cardinal approach, to measure cardinal approach, before briefing about cardinal approach, I have to make sure that you have to understand initial utility, total utility and marginal utility. Let me tell you, this question is for 4 marks. So that's why understanding what exactly total utility and marginal utility is really important. So first of all, let me talk about initial utility, which is not briefed here. Initial utility means the first time what you're going to taste, you're going to use. That's called initial utility. For the first time, you're very thirsty, you're ran and came, you're taking a glass of water, you're going to take a sip. Your first glass of water, what you're going to consume, that's called initial, the first one. Whenever you're going to eat anything, you're going to use for the first time, the first sip, the first spoon, the first glass of water, the first glass of juice, anything, a first bite of sweet, anything, for the first time you're going to consume, you always is going to get maximum satisfaction. The first bite, the first thing what you're going to taste, when you're going to wear anything, so that gives you the maximum satisfaction. That's called initial utility. The highest utility always when you're going to consume any of the thing, that's called initial utility. So after initial utility, one more concept here we're going to talk about, that is total utility. What is total utility here? The total utility is fixed quantity of commodity. That means to satisfy your of water. It is not done. Still, I am very much thirsty. I am continue with the second glass and the third glass and the fourth glass. So finally, I got total utility from 4 glasses of water. I got utility from 4 glasses of water. So what is the total utility here? 4 glasses of water. Isn't it? So this way, a fixed quantity of a commodity I am going to consume. The total utility is derived from consuming the given amount of some commodity of X. So X commodity I have taken here water. So I am very thirsty. I am consuming to satisfy myself. I have consumed 4 glasses of water continuously. Total utility is 4 glasses of water. After I got satisfaction, I got utility. I got fully satisfied myself by consuming 4 glasses of water now. So how are you going to measure it? Total utility, TU is nothing but total utility, MU is nothing but marginal utility here. Total utility is equal to, how are you going to measure? I went with the first glass of water, utility by second glass of water, how much utility I got it from the third glass and how much utility I got it from the fourth glass. So now let me talk about how much satisfaction I have got it. From the first glass, I got 12 units of satisfaction. See, measuring utility is impossible, but still we tried measuring it in terms of units. We measure utility from the word units, otherwise utils. So when I consumed the first glass, I got 12 units of satisfaction. When I went with the second glass of water, only from the second glass of water, I got 10 units of satisfaction. From the third glass of water, I got it 6 units of satisfaction. From the fourth glass of water, I got satisfaction 2 units. So this way you can see that from the first glass, I got highest satisfaction, a maximum satisfaction. The maximum satisfaction what I have derived from this, that's called initial utility. Sorry. The first glass of water what have got the maximum satisfaction, as I said before, always initial utility will be maximum. I have consumed the first glass, I got maximum satisfaction. Second glass was 10, third glass was 6 and the fourth glass I got 2 units. Finally, total utility is nothing but 30. 12 plus 10 plus 6 plus 2. The total utility what I have derived from 4 glasses of water, it is 30 units. So total utility is 30. This is the way how we are going to measure total utility. From the first unit, how much satisfaction I got. From the second glass of water, how much satisfaction I got. This way we are going to total this. Finally, we are going to summarize in a number. This is the satisfaction, total satisfaction I have got. How many glasses of water I have consumed? 4 glasses of water I have consumed. From the total utility what I have derived from the 4 glasses of water, that is 30. On the next topic now, I'll keep this. I'm going to discuss this after I explain this. So let me explain what is marginal utility here. The marginal utility is nothing but additional. Additional means that utility which is added to total utility. Additional satisfaction to the total utility. Already 3 glasses of water I have consumed. I added 1 more glass of water. So the extra glass of water which I have added, this is called marginal utility. Otherwise, second glass of water I am having. Third glass I have added. So that means the extra one which I have added, it was already second glass. I am started consuming the third one. The extra what I am using, that will be called as marginal utility. So this way, additional satisfaction to the total utility. So next here, we can call it as a new. The new satisfaction which is added to the total utility. Otherwise, extra things which is added to the total utility. The new things which is getting added, additional to the total utility, which is adding and adding and adding. So these all will be considered as marginal utility. So now, to summarize this, how are you going to find out? This is 1 mark question. What is the formula of marginal utility? The marginal utility is equal to TU minus TUN minus 1. So number of units, that this N means number of units, marginal utility, total utility which is consumed before this. For example, to find out how you got this, let me tell you now. Marginal utility is MU3. So how are you going to find out? satisfaction. From the sixth unit, how much I am getting? It got negative. That means each individual is giving you a different satisfaction level. First one is the maximum, second, third, fourth, fifth and the sixth. Now I will tell you how you will find 12. Take it. 12 plus 6, 18. So 18 plus 4, 22. 22 plus 2, 24. 24 plus 0, 24. 24 minus 2 is 22. So this way you can come to the conclusion how you are going to find out TU. That is what we are trying to do here. Total utility is equal to sigma of mu. Total of mu, marginal utility, what you are getting continuously. If you add 12 plus 6 plus 4 plus 2 minus 2. If you count this, the total satisfaction from the 6 classes, it is 22. So that's why the total sum of marginal utility, you can come with the conclusion to the TU. Otherwise, TUN is equal to marginal utility for the first, second, third, fourth and fifth. From the first one, how much you are getting? 12. 6, 4, 2, 0 and minus 2. Finally, you will get the same satisfaction, which is 22. So this way you can find out marginal utility and total utility. So we'll go with one more approach, how you are going to find out marginal utility. So to find out marginal utility, so you can go here. TU3. TU3 is this. Yes, TU3 is 22 minus TU2. 2 is this, which is 18. 22 minus 18, which is 4. Can you see here? 4. So this way, so all the methods, with the help of all summarizing all marginal utility, you can come with the conclusion to total utility. To find out marginal utility, you need the total utility from the next one to the first one if you keep subtracting it. So the best way I'll tell you. 18 minus 12, first you have to keep it the same number, 12. 18 minus 12, 6. 22 minus 18, 14. 24 minus 22, it is 2. 24 minus 24, it is 0. 22 minus 24, it is minus 2. So this is the easier method to find out total utility and the marginal utility. So the marginal word what we have here, so that is very much basic. In our further classes also, when we are going to talk about marginal cost, marginal revenue, for each and every topic, marginal production, for every topic it will be needed. I hope you understood this class. Quite basic, but you have to make sure that you are going to understand this class. If you are understanding only in that case, in the future classes you will be getting everything. So we'll meet you in the next class with law of diminishing marginal utility theory. Thank you so much.